What is going on, you guys? Nick here with another video. A while back, when I had several other problems, I also noticed that my gas tank was leaking on my Grom clone X Pro Vader. I'm actually going to quit calling it a Grom clone because it makes it sound like I wanted a Grom, and I actually didn't. I wanted this. I wanted something that I could throw around and destroy and modify and not worry about destroying something. Don't get me wrong, I like Groms. I may have one someday. But if I got a Grom, I would leave it alone. This is for fun. This is for modifying and tweaking and messing with. The Grom would just be for riding. So, anyway, today I figured I would make a video on actually replacing this gas tank. Also, if this video helps you or you enjoy this content, please leave a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and check out the affiliate links in the description to things like my exhaust. Anyway, let's get into it. All right, first thing you have to do is drain the fuel. So what I did, made sure that the fuel was turned on to the carburetor, and then take your carburetor drain hose, put it into something like a tank, gas tank, and loosen your carburetor drain screw, and then wait. Now, I did mine at night. I have no idea how long it took to drain the tank. The tank was completely full, actually, when it started leaking, and I drained it. I started it at like 8 p.m. I checked it the next morning, and it had finished draining. It probably doesn't take that long, but I gave it a good, 12 hours. So, yeah, that's that. And then you'll want to tighten this back before you pull the hose out of here, and that's that. So I'm going to tighten this up, and I'll show you the next stuff we're going to take out. Okay, so I've gone ahead and popped the seat loose just so I can show you. Set that off to the side, and you can see here I'm actually missing a bolt there, but there's supposed to be 2 bolts and then vibration dampeners underneath this. Once I get this out, I'm going to show you where it was leaking, but we have to take these bolts out, these 2 screws out, and then a bunch of stuff up on the front. Up on the front, here I'll show you from the other side so it's a little bit easier to see. You have a screw in there, you have one right here, and then you have one right here, and that all attaches to this front cowling. That is all attached to your fuel tank. So you have to take this loose. There's 3 screws on each side. And then, don't even know if we'll be able to see it up inside there. Oh, yep, well, no, that's not it. Let's see. It's a lot easier once okay, so you might not be able to see this. Let's see if I can zoom in a little. All right, so see, this is actually what used to secure the air box, but that long bolt there, we're going to take that out. That's what secures the front of the gas tank. So I'm going to go ahead and get it pulled, and then I'll show you again where these points are to remove stuff. It's a lot easier to see once the tank is out. Okay, well, I got it lifted to about here, and then I realized there's 2 more screws on each side that you have to take out. These go on the outer fairing. Pop those out, and it should come right out. All right, I've loosened all the bolts that need loosened to get this out of here. There are some plastic clips that clip into the tank trim here. As far as removing the tank goes, it's actually pretty easy. Basically just get these 2 little front screws here up over your fairings, and the whole thing just lifts straight out. I'm going to do that real quick. Be right back. Okay, tank is out. You can see there's an electrical connector for the fuel level sending unit. Just had that rag down in there to soak up any gas that may have spilled. And then you also have to disconnect, of course, your fuel line, and I've just put a vacuum cap over that. Those come in handy a lot, actually, for me. So the seller of this sent me a replacement tank and fuel sending unit. So I think that's the route I'm going to go. It did not come with the trim and stuff, so I'm going to have to take off the tank trim, which is not a big deal, put it on the new tank, and we should be ready for reinstallation. All right, I've got everything installed back in. New tank, everything fits nice. Best part is no gas leak. It's been about 24 hours since I installed it. I actually took it on a short little test ride and brought it back just to make sure everything was running right. Still need to do a little bit of work on this rear brake, and then this thing should be technically ready for the road again, although I may wait for my exhaust to arrive. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next video.